Hey everybody, Robert Rotzler back, and we're going to examine another song from long ago with a violin solo in it. That's why I'm holding this. The band It's a Beautiful Day was something I remembered hearing late in the 60s, early in the 70s, and it stuck with me because it had a violin solo. That was about the time I was learning violin, so I thought, maybe one day. In high school, I actually had a chance to solo on this, and it's been with me ever since. Now, not long ago, we lost the violinist who performed it. David LaPlame, I believe, was his name, and we lost him about 6 months ago. So I thought, why not? Let's cover his song and give him credit for really a wonderful bit of work. This is It's a Beautiful Day, and the song is Whitebird. There are two solos in this work. There's a little bit of incidental playing. Mostly he stays within his key. And in this case, it seems to be a C with a flatted seventh. That's what I've been able to pick up from this. The first solo starts G to C. We're going to go. So that's going to be B flat A G, same finger pattern now, E flat D C, B flat. So. Back to the G to a B flat, E natural, and now we're going to go F, E, D, B flat, A, G. Now it's at this point, he's playing a 5-string violin, so he drops down into viola country. Drops down a note below G. The way we get around that is this. During that G, we introduce the octave above, third finger on D string G. And now we can finish his line. Don't be afraid to end that on an E natural, or just an open E, rather. Now, what happened there? We're going to go G, F, E, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C at the top, bounce off that A and B flat again. What I do at that point is I bring myself a half step down to the A and I trill the B flat against it, resolving to a G. I drop down a whole step now to the F natural with my first finger, and I trill the G to the F, ending on an open E. And that's that first solo. The second solo, we're going to be starting on a low C, a B flat, and a G. We heard in D, E flat, D there. It all kind of meanders until this point. When he gets to the G, that's when the intensity builds. He's going to G, F sharp G it here. Now we're going to a B natural, and we're going to be invoking a bit of a blues feel to this. In the middle of that, you heard E flat, D, C. So the notes we're going to be dealing with here in this section. Right? So again, that is. That's going to be C, D, E flat here. We incorporated a G flat at the top of that. Now we're going to be pulling in this figure again, F sharp G. Now, E flat, D, C, E flat, D, C. Octaves there. So, E flat, D, F, and then we're going to change it E natural, D, F. Up to if you want to come off the string like that. Looks good. What we have now are trills on A and G. I recommend third position. To an F. Again, that's going to be A, B flat, G, A, F. Now comes the final build. You can hit the E here, but we're going to start on an E, to a G, B flat D, and now everything is going to be a climb on the E. So that climb is E, F, G, B flat, C, D, E. You can always hit the E and check it against the octave there. Your note at the top is going to be a G. You're going to trill G to A. You can cheat like I did and just do it with a vibrato. Or you can trill it just finger. And it ends with that simple little figure at the end. E, C, B flat, G, F, E. I will now let you see it from above and save your questions for the end. Like and subscribe. And we'll meet again in just a moment. Ready? Here we go. That's the first solo. And now the second solo. Okay. So there you have it, the two solos from It's a Beautiful Day's Whitebird. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations or requests for songs to do, please let me know in the comments. Appreciate it very much, and I'll talk with you soon. Till next time. Oh, I forgot something I was going to say.
It's not too late.
Before I forget, I want to thank Paul Williamson and Michelle Thompson at Optimized Tomfoolery for all their patience, all their efforts, all their labors of love towards making these happen. Without them, this doesn't happen. So thank you to Optimized Tomfoolery and to Paul and Michelle.